Good day, I'm Chief Wolfie of fanfiction.net, and I'm going to give my honest opinion on the tale of a shaded comet by Jadazzle1994. I'm going to read to you the summary of the story. I will also put a link in the description below if you want to give it a read yourself. So, this is the summary. A terrible tragedy, an unfortunate accident. These let a young man go where he never thought he could. But not everything is as it seems. With the threat of an old foe on the horizon, will he be ready to help deal with it and still live a normal life? So yeah, I read up till the 26th chapter, which was updated last night, or whenever this time was. It was Wednesday, the 2nd of January, was the last update. If they put this out later, but so far it's been a very good story. It's been an enjoyable read. The detail and description is good to read. I love it. I love to read it, and I humbly await every single chapter. I even read through each chapter loads of times before I move on to the next one, just so I can finalise to see if there's any mistakes. So far I haven't spotted any. If you do not know anything about Jadazzle1994, he is a British author, British writer, and has just released this he released this story, if it actually tells me when it was released. It was published on the 27th of the 9th, 2012. So it's been around for quite some time, really. So my review: the character description in it is good. I like the tale. I like the first few chapters mostly because it goes into a bit of detail with the main character, which is Shaded Comet, who is a Pegasus. Of course, it's going to be a Pegasus. But yeah, character description on the main character is good. The OCs that were, well, the own creations or original creations, however the hell you say it, they were taken from the reviews as well as PMs, I think, because I haven't really seen some of the characters that are in the story. I haven't seen their description in the reviews, so I'm guessing they were PMs as well. I'm sorry about that. So far this has 15,018 follows, and it is good. Like I said, I'll post a link to it if you want to read, if you want to give it a read yourself. Honestly, like I said before, it's a good read. The OCs that were accepted into it were described to the letter, and I even contributed to the story a bit by sending in 2 characters, in fact, and also putting in a chapter as well. Because my OC is Lieutenant Gage, a Pegasus lieutenant in the Royal Guard, and I've submitted another one, which is Sergeant Wolfie, who is a sergeant in the Royal Guard. And this chapter is chapter 23, Philadelphia. Because I submitted Gage to be in Philadelphia, I said, well, I want to help out in any way, so I gave him a bit of a storyline to this chapter, and he gave me a little bit of a shout out at the bottom. Because listen to this here. But Phillies and Colts, if you like this chapter, which just happens to be the longest chapter so thus far, well, that was ages ago, but he put a 23.5, and this was, well, it was split into 2 parts, I think. I'm not sure, but combining chapter 23 and chapter 23.5 or chapter 235. Because if you've got to put the point in it, makes it the longest chapter in this story. You can all thank the fabulous Chief Wolfie for the idea. may not seem much to you, folks, but Wolfie generally gave me the storyline for this chapter, minus the start and the end. A round of applause and brachos would be nice, don't you think? So, I like to help out people in any way possible. If you send me your story, I will be able to, well, read it and give my honest review. But I'm going to give my review on it thus far. I've just given my review. What am I saying? But I'm going to give my honest scoring thus far. If the ending is good, if everything up to the ending is good, I will update this and I will put up the next one, which will be the next one. So, scoring for this, for the content and description in this, would be an 8 out of 10. Orbital Drop Shock Troopers. Characters, I'm going to give a 8.5 out of 10 Orbital Drop Shock Troopers. Excuse me, I can't speak that well. I just woke up, so yeah. Storyline, I am going to give an 8 out of 10 Orbital Drop Shock Troopers. You know what I'm saying, okay? Jesus Christ. So that's it, really. I suppose I should end it off here. I got 6 minutes of good description. So yeah, if you want your story to be reviewed by me, I'm kind of a critic. So yeah, if you want your story to get an honest opinion from me, it could be MLP related or not, then please send me a link to it right away, and I will read it and give my honest opinion on what it's like, and whether you should read it or not. But that's what I'm going to say now. Whether you should read or not read this story, I'm going to say yes, you should go read this story. It's brilliant. I must say, it is amazing. Anyway, that is it from me. This is Chief Wolfie signing off. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and even though it's 3 days late, have a wonderful new year.